Guess who's back? Back again. We are back.
Come and join me. No, I don't want to be in your pyramid scheme.
We've made it big in South Korea.
Turn around and basically I drop your pants halfway down the queue.
Essentially, we did a version of Y swapping.
Got GCSEs, you know. Great
Yeah.
podcast. Sounds amazing with new AirPods.
Introducing the Allen key. The only key that unlocks Allen. Tired of ordinary keys that open doors, cars and emotional baggage? Meet Allen key. The revolutionary breakthrough? Well, Allen access. What does it do? Unlocks Allen when he's feeling locked in. Starts conversations nobody asked for. Occasionally fixes a squeaky hinge. Why Allen? Because someone had to be unlocked when Allen is available. I didn't know I needed unlocking, said Allen. This is a real product, isn't it? A concerned customer. Top features, lightweight, awkwardly shaped, works best between 9 and 5 and tea breaks included. And it comes with complimentary mind confusion. Warning, may accidentally unlock other Allens. Allen key, when life gives you doors, ignore them and unlock Allen instead.
Welcome to the Post Pavilion podcast. Two best mates and a couple of microphones and absolutely no plan. We chat about everyday life, how they became friends, things that amuse us for more than they probably should, and a fair amount of pointless guff. Listen back to the previous episodes to find out the true meaning of guff. This is the Post Pavilion podcast. Welcome back to the Post Pavilion podcast with me, Chris Morley.
And me, Paul Gilbert.
Hello. How are we?
I am very well.
Good.
I'm so good today.
Oh, yeah? Feeling good?
Well, to be fair, I've had a few weeks off, so I haven't been on the road, you see. So I've had a few weeks off. I've not been touring, but at the time of recording, I am back on tour. So I was on tour yesterday.
See, back on the road.
Back on the road, and then I got back late last night, and then I've had to unpack, and then I've now packed again. I'm so happy that I'm so organised. I've shocked myself.
I mean, when you said, because text me this morning ago, I'm up, I was expecting you not to be up till about 11 o'clock. At the time of recording, this is like, it's about 10 o'clock. So it's not.
Well, actually, can I let you, let's discuss something first of all.
Go
you
on.
text me this morning saying, do you fancy recording at 10 in case you're not up?
Yes.
But actually, you wanted to record at 10 because you had to do something.
Well, yeah.
So you basically made it out like you were doing me a favour, but actually you were trying to do yourself a favour because you've had someone come around your house because you're selling your belongings on Facebook Marketplace.
Yeah, well, they said they were going to turn up at 9:15. It was 10 to 10 by the time they rocked up. Yeah, granted, they did keep us posted. They were running late. I get it. But when you've got stuff to do...
So why text me as if it's me making all the decisions and like you're doing me a favour, but actually you're doing yourself a favour?
Well, yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, you're right. In a roundabout...
That's a tut. That for me, I've opened it with a tut. It's like, I'll pick you up at 11. No, pick me up at 10. Because that's what we discussed. One other thing is because I've got to do something. Oh, so it's actually not for my benefit, it's for your benefit.
So what I should have said is, can we do 10 o'clock because I've got somebody picking up something from the house about
don't make it out like it's for my benefit because I'm in bed anyway.
I was just thinking of you. But
you weren't though, were you?
But I was also thinking about myself, if I'm honest.
Yeah, you were. Yeah.
Anyway,
you were.
So you had a good week, back on the roads.
I've been back on the road. Life is back to the chaotic lifestyle.
Yes.
But yeah, so no, we've had a really good week.
Well, I saw you at the weekend as well because we joined you up in Chester, which was nice. And we've done...
Right, we need to give a little bit of context now.
Yeah.
Because you're now an animal guy
for the next few weeks.
More so than for the next few weeks.
Yeah.
We have been filming some content and some TikToks and YouTube videos and stuff with the animal guys and the bosses and everything, which meant we got to spend 2 days together.
Yes.
Side by side.
Which gave me an idea.
What?
We'll hopefully record some stuff to watch. so you can watch the podcast rather than just listen. So today's a
Oh,
listen.
right, okay.
So
We're doing it like that, are we?
well, I thought we'd give a little bit of insight to the listeners to go, look, we're going to just trial,
Yeah.
not this episode, the next episode, and see if it works.
Is this us transitioning into a
Might
visual
be.
podcast?
Might be. That's exciting.
That is exciting.
Yes.
Just so you know, I want to clarify to our devoted listeners that you are head of technical. So
Very much.
actually, this makes no difference for me. You can either see my face or not see my face. But if you're doing all this visual stuff, that gives you a little bit more hard work to do.
You might have to start putting trousers on. That's all I'm saying.
I have got trousers on.
Have you got shorts on?
Yeah, I've got shorts. I'm on tour. You can't be wearing like jeans and stuff.
It looks like
right.
It looks like you got no
Right.
trousers on.
No, I've got shorts on. Right, listen, you're in a week or so's time. You are coming on tour. You're doing the land tour. So none of this cruise ship malarkey.
No.
Where you get on a ship, you go to the buffet. You don't do anything. You pop and do a show, and then you're back to the buffet. You're doing the land tour.
It's tiring work. Someone's got to be on a cruise and deliver
Right.
the show.
I do not begrudge the fact that you're on a cruise ship. Well, I do a little bit, but I don't begrudge it. But what I'm saying is that you're coming to do the Butlins tour.
Yeah.
So we're travelling every day. We're loading in.
Yeah.
We're loading out.
Yeah.
Driving through the night.
Oh, that's
late night coffees.
That's the bit I'm not looking forward to, is the driving through the night. Because you know
we were discussing this yesterday. I was discussing it with one of the other members of the Animal Guys, and we may have made a few bets on how long it's going to take you to become grouchy.
Oh, because of the lack of sleep.
Lack of sleep.
Sleeping in different rooms.
The lack of nutrition, like
Yeah.
food.
Yeah.
You ain't cooking, mate. I tell you that for free. You ain't cooking anything.
I've got to have some health. I'm going to have to take some fruit with me or something.
Yeah, but you can't make fruit last 2 weeks, can you?
I could take a tin.
You get... but yeah, generally yesterday we were discussing. It was actually while we were sound checking for the show yesterday.
Yeah.
But we were like, "Oh, I wonder how long it's got." I said, "I think it'll be fine. It'll be in."
Yeah.
But the person was like, "I'm not sure. I reckon 4 days in, he's gonna be like, I just want a bit of veg." By the time you've had your 20th co-op sandwich,
I can't do that. I cannot.
pork
live
pie.
On that. No, I can't live on it. I will have to eat something healthy. I have to. I'm gonna have to buy some salad.
Do you know what? Actually, you can eat healthy. There are salads, but how healthy is a salad that's been sat on a shelf for days on end?
When I went on my last tour, like a proper tour on the road, I did 8 weeks in the summer about 10 years ago, and I took a cool box, like proper 80s cool box. And
No, you didn't.
I absolutely did. I put some milk in it. I put some fruit in there. I put some yogurts. I put some veg in there. I put some stuff like some ready meals, so that you could just bang it in the microwave. Done.
Right, just so you know, if you do bring a cool box on tour, you are just the. I don't believe bullying in the workplace is a respectable thing to do, but I can't imagine that you would come out of that lightly.
Well, when you wake up in the morning and go, can I have a cup of tea? Of course you can, Paul. Let me just go to my cool box for the milk. Thank you very much.
No, we can get milk, but anyway, wait, you're on tour.
Okay.
So yeah, as you said, we're going to do a visual podcast, but also we decided 20 minutes ago that we're actually going to do a special episode podcast because we will be touring in a van. So we're going to do a visual episode of just me and you in the van doing a little 20-minute update. How's it all going?
Well, technically we'll see how good that goes. So
yes,
because if it sounds like an old car just driving with us, very, very
right. There's ways and means. Let's just make it work.
We'll make it work.
Right.
We'll make it happen.
Bit of PMA, Christopher Morley.
It's what the people want.
It's what the people want. Anyway, so we're on episode 8 of the Post Pavilion podcast.
Yes.
We seem to have updated the notes. Do you know what makes me laugh about recording this podcast? And I love doing it, but it's like we have a shared note, don't we?
Yeah, we do.
And
we got to.
Nothing happens on it every 12 days. Because, like, we'll record an episode, we'll leave everything on there, and then, like, 8 hours before, suddenly we all start deleting stuff and going, no, we've discussed that, I've got to add some stuff. So, yeah, I woke up this morning to loads of notifications saying that you have edited the notes.
Well, I had to. I've got to write them down because otherwise I forget. Because otherwise I'll just be waffling, which some say that this is what this podcast is about. But I've had a good week. Thanks for asking.
Yes, how was you? Oh, sorry. It's all right. Let's do that again then. Don't be aggy.
I'm not.
He's getting aggy already.
It's 'cause I know
you wait till he gets on tour. He'll be aggy. So,
you'll definitely know which one the tour episode is.
Oh, yeah, you definitely will. Oh, hello, Chris on Post for the podcast.
I have no voice left.
I've been awake. Yeah. I dropped a bison earlier. Yeah, because you weren't lifting it properly. Anyway, Chris, how has your week been?
Been a good week.
Yes.
We just had the bank holiday weekend.
Right.
So obviously I saw you at the weekend. Bank holiday Monday, decided to take a pergola down in the garden. Paul frantically Googles pergola. What is a pergola?
What's a pergola?
It's like a wooden frame that sort of stands up in the garden. There's a little bench inside. It's somewhere you can just sit and relax. But anyway, it came with the house when we bought it. So I was tasked to take it down because it was completely rotten. So
what's it called?
It's called a pergola.
Is it?
It is called a pergola.
Do you only get them in middle class houses?
No, you don't get them.
What's a pergola?
I've just told you it's a wooden frame.
Yeah, but I don't like. But give it me in like simple terms. It's
like a shed without doors.
There you go. Cool. So you took down a shed with no doors in.
Yeah, it's got a little roof.
Why have to be? It's got a little roof. Great.
Yeah.
Cool. So basically, you took down your smoking shelter. You don't smoke.
No,
but it's basically a glorified smoking shelter.
That's pretty. Must have been the person that lived here before. Just treated it as a little smoking.
Right. Okay.
Shelter.
So you took down your pergola.
Yeah, took down the pergola, and that took me all day. So I actually was more tired than actually before I started the day. But what I'm trying to say is, bank holidays aren't a day of rest, isn't it? It's to do jobs. That's what it's there for.
Yeah. Do you know when that's when people go, oh, you got a long weekend off? Yeah, but you can have a long weekend off, but you can, let's say people that have children, right? I've got no kids, that's all right. But if you go, oh, you've got a weekend off, you got an extra day off, and it's like, I haven't, because you've still got the kids, there's no school, like nursery's closed, it's bank holiday, so it's reduced hours, so everything is reduced hours. So it's like, what is the point of a bank holiday?
You just create more work for yourself, don't you? But anyway, it's nice. It was nice. Yeah. It was nice to be at home, and all that. So we did go and do some stuff in the afternoon, which was nice.
Nice.
But we also in Bournemouth, something happened on the Friday of the bank holiday weekend.
What's happened in Bournemouth?
A random ice block, a block of ice on a pallet, just turned up outside Bournemouth Pier. And
is that anything to do with? Is that anything to do with Drake's? Because didn't Drake have one in New York or Canada or somewhere like that?
So in Toronto, to release his new album, he basically delivered a massive block of ice because his album was called Ice, I think. I don't know. I'm not a Drake fan. I don't really care. But what I do...
Do you know what's really annoying? For two people that work in, conservation, spreading the words of animals and, what a waste of water.
You sound like some of the comments that was read on the old Facebook page. So...
Oh, really? I've not even read any of the comments. I don't really follow
honestly,
that. But that's a massive block of ice. So a block of ice has appeared in Bournemouth.
Yes.
So is Drake making an appearance in Bournemouth?
No. So what happened is that as the days have progressed, the ice has started to melt. It's been quite nice over the weekend. So inside the ice is a T-shirt of Bournemouth. Of a Bournemouth T-shirt that's got a new sponsor. I think it's Hummel.
Oh, so the Bournemouth AFC, the football club.
Yeah, so the new sponsors jumped on board, and they're basically released. They basically put a post out to say that Hummel are the new sponsors. So they did that as a talking point.
Do you know what really annoys me about that? Right, there's a massive cost of living crisis. Right, there's a war going on.
Yeah,
petrol prices are through the roof. I'm paid nearly £2 a litre the other day.
It's unbelievable.
Right. So But all these PR companies, and I'm not saying Bournemouth are not a massive football team, but just so you know, they ain't no Manchester City, Man United, Arsenal, Liverpool.
Hey,
right?
but they've not done bad.
Where I don't care, but where are all these people using these massive PR schemes to go? I tell you what I'll do. Drake did whatever he did with the Nice Block. We're going to do it as well. Jump on the bandwagon. Like
It was
what happened? What happened with Twitter? Just announced it on Twitter.
Yeah, but nobody goes on there anymore, do they?
Yeah, of course they do.
Unless you...
If I ever know what's going on in the world, so for example, if someone goes, something's happened, I don't go on Sky News, BBC News, or any of the news app. I just go straight onto Twitter and see what's trending. But I don't get why PR companies want to waste thousands of pounds.
Because it gets...
Do you know what? Don't waste the thousands of pounds. You know, don't waste it. If you wanna mess up 50 grand, then just go and give it to a charity. Go and feed the homeless. Go and save an animal. Don't put a stupid ice block. Where is it? Was it on a beach or something?
No, it was just out. It was planned. It was literally on a couple of pallets. With
Oh my god! It gets worse.
And it was just outside Bournemouth Pier. It was like
For what?
Well, it's got people talking. Go, that's weird. There's a block of ice just near the pier.
Right, but just so you know, it's got us talking, but it's also got me really angry as well. You're Bournemouth.
Do you want to
just put a tweet out. Do an Instagram or something.
Do you want to hear some of the responses?
Yeah, go on.
So I went onto the Facebook page, and some of the responses were brilliant.
So is this a Facebook page of Bournemouth AFC?
No, I got this off the Echo, the Bournemouth Daily Echo. And they love a good moan. Honestly,
yes,
they love it. And they go,
go on then, read some comments.
I bet this is the council wasting taxpayers' money again. Some.
Just so you know, just be clear, it's not the council.
It's not the council.
Bournemouth. Shut up.
But it's not the But what they were saying is that they pay their council tax. It's Bournemouth Council. They thought it was them just doing it, but it's got nothing.
But it's not. Bournemouth have funded themselves.
Exactly.
So shut up. Go away, Derek.
Somebody put, is it Mariah Carey preparing for Christmas? Lol. Bit early, but yeah. David Blaine inside making a comeback. I like that one. I thought that was quite good.
Yeah.
Then a lot of people said, something tells me it has something to do with Drake or Jamie Oliver.
What's Jamie Oliver got to do with a block of ice?
No idea. So
if it was a massive chicken nugget, then you might think so. Because didn't he do a campaign years ago when he was trying to change school meals and everything?
I think
like
he
that?
still is. I think he still is.
Oh, is he? All
yeah.
right. But I get that it's getting people talking, and I understand all that. But this is what happens, right, in like towns and small towns and villages and stuff. The smallest thing just blows up. Like on our local Facebook page, right, in Minehead, where I live. They call it Minehead Chit Chat.
Do they? Who made that?
Stupid, ridiculous.
What a stupid
Do you know
name.
all that gets posted on there is this your dog? It's roaming. Yeah, it might be.
Well,
like, I just,
do you know what they call our local Facebook
why them
page?
roadworks?
Do you know what they call our local Facebook? And actually, this is quite a good question to the listeners. What is the name of your local Facebook page? Because I live in a place called Verwood, okay, and it's called, the local Facebook page is called Verwoodians.
Right, see, automatically straight away that screams middle class. That's like some Harry Potter stuff. What is that? Like,
I don't know.
What's it called again?
Verwoodians.
Verwoodians.
Yeah, and it all happens. The top 3 is number 1. There's a dog that's wandered off. Number 2, what times does Morrison's open on every bank holiday? Because we've got a local Morrison's. And 3, people just generally having a moan about kids just causing a nuisance.
Do you know what happened on our local Facebook pages? And I hope so many of our listeners can relate to this. Is because it's been a bank holiday, all the collections are all a day later.
See? That's
right. Wait.
Go on.
Wait. Just so you know, that has never changed. It's always been a day later. So normally all my rubbish and my recycling and everything like that gets collected every Wednesday.
But that week, it's going to be on a Thursday.
But this week, at the time of recording, it's being collected on a Thursday. That's never changed.
See, this is the...
So why do literally absolute idiots feel the need. So, but what happens is they post online. They go, just would like to clarify, because it's been a bank holiday, is my rubbish being collected a day later? And then you'll get that one person who goes, hello, John. Yes, it is. So if it's a Tuesday, they were collected on Wednesday. But then you should just turn the comments off. Then you've got the answer. Then it just sparks all these comments. Well, I pay my council tax. Da 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 da. I've had to, and some people have to work on a bank holiday. I get that. That's okay. I've got to work. Why can't they work? It's like, oh, here you go, turning into another debate. And then you got Ethel, 3 doors down. Well, I've lived there for 70 years. It's always been the case, da da da. And then you've got, well, I moved into the village. Then you get, oh, it's this person's fault. It's like, it's no one's fault. It's never changed.
I think you get a bit irate on this.
No,
sort of
just
topic.
do you know what I really want to do in life? Sometimes is I would
Delete
love
Facebook?
to make, not delete Facebook. I would love to make a, what's it called, like a fake account. I'd love to make a fake account and actually say what I want to say.
I think some people actually do say what they want to say a lot of the time. And
Yeah,
they're
but people
actually real
do. But
people.
I'd love to, because one, I can't be dealing with the repercussions to me personally. Two, we're in this, we're in like the spotlight a little bit. So because we're associated with many brands and stuff like that, we can't say sometimes what we want to say. So I can't tell somebody to go F off because it'd be, Paul the animal guy used to work at Butlins, da 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 da. He told Ethel to F off. So if I had a fake account, then
So you just
I could say what I want to say.
That's right. Well, you could set yourself one up.
Shut up, get a life, do what everybody else does. When you forget when days your bins get collected, you go on the government website, you go on bin collection, you put your postcode in, and then it tells you when your bins are being collected. It's literally not the end of the world.
Thanks, Ethel, for listening. We hope it's
Stupid
helped. Well, there's your problem.
person.
First of all, you live where you live. Where I live, doesn't matter if it's a bank holiday, mate. Just collect it the same week, every week, unless it's
Does
Christmas.
it?
Yeah, unless it's Christmas. And a lot of neighbours got thrown about that this week because really boring story. Monday was bin day, brown bin day. Only me was out. I'd only just remembered. It was one of those little wins, right? I woke up going, oh, the bin. What time is it? It was 6:30. Put the bin out. 20 minutes later, bin man arrived. I was like, get in. All the other neighbours fuming. I seen a few extra bins come out. I was like, sorry guys, you missed your boat.
No, I'm. That just screams middle class though, because you've got to keep the middle class happy. You know what I mean?
Well, anyway, but let us know what your local Facebook page is called. Is it better than our ones? Some are just probably boring, like the town they live in. But have you got a nickname for it? Let us know.
Yeah, cool. I had a bit of a weird encounter last week.
Did you? What happened?
Yeah, so it wasn't a weird encounter, but it was. I obviously had some time off, so I went and visited my family in Cornwall.
Yeah.
And my sister's got a little dog. She's called Bella. She is a Chihuahua, which to me is not your typical dog.
It's a yappy dog, isn't it? It's a yappy one.
It is a yappy dog. But anyway, I was down visiting family, and then the little Bella, the Chihuahua, she had a bit of a limp. She was like hobbling on her front paw. So anyway, she needs to go to the vets.
Yeah.
So I said, I tell you what, I'll take her to the vets, because I just thought I needed something to do. So I thought I'll take her to the vets, and I took her to the vets.
Don't tell me. She's like no longer here.
No, she's here.
Oh, thank goodness for that.
Yeah, she's here. But I've had dogs my entire life. I've always had Labradors, and they're quite medium-sized dogs, aren't they?
Yeah.
I can't tell you the funny looks. I can't tell you the funny looks that I got when I walked in with a Chihuahua under my arm.
I can imagine there was some funny looks.
So when you walk to
the
the counter and they go, "Oh, who you got here then?" I was like, "Oh, just say hello. What's the name of your dog? Why do you have to talk to me like I've got a toddler in my arms? It's just a little dog." "Oh, her name's Bella."
Ah.
Sorry, Bella. So then, fine. But then the what's it called? The waiting area in the vets is full. I am not even lying to you. Is full of massive dogs.
So Bella is going to be yapping away.
So Bella was yapping. But anyway, so I sat down and it was full of like Dobermans. There was a massive Dalmatian in there.
Big dogs.
Some Bernard. Remember the big one, the big fluffy one, St. Bernard. So there was loads of massive dogs in there. And then I was sat in the waiting room with Bella on my lap.
With a pillow.
And then it just looked awkward. And then Bella doesn't like other dogs. So then Bella was then barking at the other dog. So I thought, do you know what? Sod ya. She kept growling. So I just put Bella on the floor. I have never seen a dog stop barking so quickly. So then I put Bella back on my lap. I was waiting to be called in so she could be examined. And then the lady next to me, I don't know what she presumed or what, but she leant over and whispered in my ear.
And what did she say?
And said, "That's not your dog, is it?" I was like,
I don't know what gives it away.
Yeah, no, this is not my dog. It's my sister's dog. And basically the funny looks I got were a bit weird. I felt a bit uncomfortable. I've never been in a vet's with a small dog. I've normally gone in with a Labrador or my own Labradors.
I've been in a vet's where it's just too loud. The dogs are barking. It's too much. I have to get out. I can't. There's too much noise in here. And granted, I didn't go into a vet's with a dog. I went with 2 guinea pigs.
Yeah, it's slightly different.
Slightly different.
But because I'm a dog person, that's okay. And I'm not saying Bella's a bad dog. She's very kind and very affectionate. But for a grown man, nearly 40s, in his 40s. No, I'm in my 40s. No, I'm not even 40 yet.
You're not quite there yet.
No, I'm not quite there yet. I'm in my 40th year. But it just felt weird carrying a Chihuahua under my arm. And then the lady behind the counter, the receptionist, going, "Who we got here then?" Just say, "Hello, what's the name of your dog?" Bella. And then they go, "Bella." Why talk to it like it's a 3-year-old toddler?
Well, I used to get funny looks, or even on the phone, not funny looks, but the person on the end of the phone would laugh. I don't know if I've mentioned this before, but I had 2 guinea pigs, Gary and Barry, and they laughed every time.
Oh, yes.
They laughed every time. Yeah. And I'm like, what's the name of your pets? Like, Gary and Barry. And
yeah, but were Gary and Barry 2 males?
Yeah, they're brothers. Well, yeah.
Oh, they were brothers. Oh, right, okay.
It'd be a bit weird if I called them Gary and Barry, they're female.
Well, no, that's what I thought. I thought it was male and a female. You did Gary and Barry. But yeah, no. So, but yeah, that was my weird encounter at the vets. Yeah, why do people like try and belittle you? Not belittle, but they talk down to you when you're with. It was a bit that annoyed me was when she went, "Who we got here then?"
You're like, "Oh, please!
Shut your face.
It's already embarrassing enough as it is. I bought a Chihuahua in."
Literally, it was like the whole waiting room. The whole waiting room just went quiet when I walked in. Anyway, so that was my experience.
So that was your little trip to the vets, but she's okay though. She's all okay. Good.
Yes, she is all okay. She's absolutely fine. I was in there 6 minutes,
and I bet that cost you about $1,000.
It was £135 or something. Yeah.
At least Dick Turpin wore a mask.
She got some. Yeah, I know, but she got some like antibiotics to put in her food. Yeah, but I was in there 6 minutes. I was like, "What?
That is ridiculous." They surely they just overcharge. That is ridiculous amount.
Right, we're turning slightly political.
Yeah, we are.
Anyway,
yeah,
apparently you've had a change in how you're doing your accounts this week, haven't you?
Oh God, yeah. So I'm trying to do this. It's really boring, but it's this whole government thing where it's like, "Oh, I've got to make tax digital." Anyway,
right.
Trying to transmit. When you're trying to transfer data, you know, like the old days of trying to edit a table on Microsoft Word, it just doesn't work, does it? You know, or edited a picture. I've had the same problem trying to get data from one place to another. Why can't it just work? I had to ring up the guy from QuickBooks, and I was on the phone for an hour, and it was me that sorted it. He was like, "Oh, I don't know, it should have all gone across." I went, "Yes, I know that, mate. That's why I'm ringing you." And then it was like, and I just thought, why didn't I Google it? Why didn't I Google it straight away? I was halfway Googling it and talking to him at the same time. I just thought, he was a lovely guy, don't get me wrong.
So just for context, you're self-employed.
Yeah.
you have to manage all your own accounts.
Yes, that's
your
right.
own tax.
Yeah, all the
your own
boring stuff.
pension.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Do you know why? That's why I like being PAYE.
yeah, it's honestly. So long and short of it, it took me an hour and a half to basically answer my own question for somebody on the other side of the phone that didn't really know what was going on. But he was very pleasant. And he did.
Do you know what I do? So, like, that just reminds me of a time where I have this weird, and people take the mickey out of me for it all the time. But I'm nearly 40, but I've embraced a digital life. Like, the thought of ringing up the doctors to book an appointment, can't do it.
See, I don't mind it. I don't mind.
No, I can't do it. I have paid for Sky TV. Like, I have paid astronomical amounts of money to Sky TV because I can't ring them up. I have this ultimate fear of talking to people on the phone.
Do you know what I don't like is the small talk. You're like,
But that's the whole reason why I can't do it.
It's because you've got to go through security, and they're like, and they're you could just tell their screen's loaded. So they're like, I just need to fill this time. I'm like, don't fill it, mate. Let's just be quiet. Ask me the questions. I'll ask my question. Get it sorted. Done.
But now, our local doctors, GP, whatever, they've all gone digital, you see. So you can access it through the NHS app.
But how
So now, if I need an appointment, I just log on to the old apparoonie and I just go, yeah, and you do a brief, this is what's up with me. And then they go, cool. And then they go, yep. They send you a text and go, we'll see you at 10. Thank you.
That I'm on board with. If it's got to book an appointment, lovely, nice. But if you need to go and speak to somebody, I'm like, I don't want to speak to a robot. I don't want to speak to your AI version of Sheila or whatever her name is. I just want to get my problem resolved.
we know somebody that is going away or organising for some people to go away on some work, and they just needed some clarification over luggage and sizes and overweight luggage and everything like that. Been on the website, phoned them up, spoke to a robot, spoke to AI, then it like you get put through and then they go, so do you know what he did? So he just drove to Heathrow Airport.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he just drove to Heathrow Airport and walked up to the counter and said, I'm organising for a group of individuals to go away. I've got some questions about the luggage because there's some oversized items on there, blah, 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 blah. The lady behind the counter went, yep, no problem. They just can't be any bigger than this and bigger than that. And they can't weigh any more than this if they're going to be oversized. Da, 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 da. And he went, thank you so much.
So he drove all that way
Walked
to
away,
Heathrow?
drove home. Literally drove to Heathrow. But it's not... What a sick world we live in that you can't sometimes actually talk to a human being. And not that I would ever want to talk to a human being that I don't know, but he's had to go to the effort of driving, getting up, like getting in his car, driving, fuel.
Yeah.
Then parking at Heathrow Airport, expensive. Park up. Then he's had to walk, go into the terminal. I think that's... And then talk to somebody, get back in the car, drive. Like... What sort of world do we live in?
I did that to a solicitor once.
Did you?
Yeah, because they weren't answering the phone. So I just went straight to the office. And it was about an hour away. And I just went, look, I'm trying to contact you. Here's the thing. I think, is this what you need? Why not answering my calls?
Right.
He was not impressed. But I was like, well, if you're not going to answer the phone, I'll just come to you. Easy as that.
Yeah. So there's some good sides to digital, but bad sides to digital.
That is an episode on its own.
Yeah.
Right, well, I think it's time to do our favourite feature. What gets on your tuts?
What gets on your tuts? What gets on your tuts? What gets on your tuts? Gets on your tuts. We really need to sort some jingles out.
We'll do... I think...
Please.
Do you want me to do it?
Somebody make a jingle for what gets on your tuts.
Somebody can. I mean,
can't keep asking.
There's an AI thing out there that can do it, I'm sure.
Well, we just need something for what gets on your tuts.
All right. So there we go.
Also, can I quickly talk about the stats? Because we haven't spoken about the stats for a while.
Go on then. What's going on?
I'm not going to go into detail, but I'm just saying over the past month and a half, we've had nearly 700 downloads.
Hey,
which is just absolutely incredible.
Thank you very much.
So thank you to everybody that has downloaded this and listened and streamed this podcast. But yeah, in the past 90 days, we've had nearly 700 downloads. So
3 months.
I just want to say, 90 days.
Could have said we've had over 700 downloads in the last week. That sounds better.
No, because that's lying. But over the past month and a half, 700 downloads. That's cool.
Paul, 90 days is 3 months. So
30, 60, 90.
It doesn't sound that great.
Yeah, that is good.
It's okay.
For a small-time podcast.
It's all right.
Podcast. Small-time podcast.
I'll say.
Oh, yeah, a month and a half is 90 days.
Yeah.
That'd be 45 days, wouldn't
Yeah,
it? Anyway,
it would be.
over the past 3 months, we've had 700 downloads.
Thanks, guys.
So that's good. So anyway, don't take the shining away from it.
Sorry, I was just clarifying. Because people listen back.
That's my talk. People that downgrade stuff. That's an achievement within itself.
Right, let's go.
Anyway, what gets on your tuts?
So this week I had one. Now, I don't know if it's a tut or not. I just thought it was a bit weird. I was in a service station and there was a piano playing, but somebody was actually playing the piano and having a good old sing-song to themselves while I was out having a wee. And I just thought, that's weird because you've been on a journey. Well, you've been on a journey all day. And you're just there playing a piano. And I just want a bit of peace and quiet. I don't want the...
Go and sit in your car then. Go and sit in your car.
I know, but I just thought it's weird.
You spoke to me about this the other day, and I'm very pro it. Because being a piano player myself, I love it. So at London train stations, there's pianos in train stations, and at service station, ironically, we were together. You were travelling home. I was travelling home. I stopped at a service station. There was a piano there. There was no one playing it. But I think that's an amazing thing.
I wouldn't
on
mind
one condition.
Yeah.
That you can play the piano.
Yeah. Well, I was going to say it was okay. It was no Elton John, but it was a bit like, oh, I don't want to listen to that. I just want to go get a coffee and get out. But anyway,
no, that's serious. That screams you being so grumpy.
Is it?
If there's a kid, let's say there's a small child or whatever, just banging the keys on a piano.
Oh, that would annoy me.
And creating noise, you go, no, that's
too far.
Respect the instrument. The piano is a beautiful instrument.
So
if you can play it, crack on.
Would you put all instruments in a service station?
No.
Like a drum kit, guitar?
No, see, I think a drum kit only works if you're playing within a group of people, a band.
Yeah.
I can't imagine someone stood there with a tuba.
Yeah, unless you're Harold Bishop.
Oh, Harold Bishop,
back
what
in
a
the
ledge.
day on Neighbours.
Yeah.
He was the tuba player.
No, so I'm pro pianos. I think there should be more pianos. Imagine just walking around Tesco's and there's a piano by the till.
You'd be like, oh, not him again. He comes in every week doing his weekly shop. He doesn't buy it if he just wants to sit and play the piano. We get it, mate.
That's amazing. If you can play a beautiful instrument, then yeah, I'm in. I'm all for that.
All right. Well, next time we're all right then. Challenge.
What?
When we're at the next service station, there's a piano there. You've got to get on it. I've got to film it.
We'll do that. That
Fine.
is easy.
You've
and I
heard it
actually
here.
know on one of our journeys that we're going to be doing in the next few weeks, I know a service station that's got a piano in it. So I'm in.
Well, I'm looking forward to it. And I don't care what time. And even when it's early in the morning, when it's the middle of the night, you can have a little tinkle.
I will have a little tinkle. I'm not worried about that.
Right,
I'm actually sat next to my piano right now. I love the piano. It's a beautiful thing, but I get how it can annoy people if people can't play the piano. But if you can play even just a little bit, I think that I'm all for it.
Okay. Well,
if you want peace and quiet, go and sit in your car.
Good point.
You know what I mean?
Have you got a tut this week?
Yes. Someone said to me the other day, we were having a conversation and the flow of the conversation was going and we were talking about something a bit random and they replied to me, ridic.
Is in short for ridiculous.
Correct.
Okay, so it's the shortening
Just
of
say
words.
ridiculous. Why are we shortening words nowadays? Ridic. Amaze. Amazing. Just say amazing. Ridic. And then someone texted me the other day, we were having some conversation, whatever, and then they just put WBY.
What does that mean? Right, WBY?
What about you?
Would never known that.
What's that about? Stop being lazy.
But are we getting older? Because you think when mobile phones came out, be like, oh yeah, I hope you're having a good day, TB.
What's TB mean?
Text back. Did you ever use that? TB?
Yeah, I did. Isn't that weird when you look back and you go, you used to say TB?
Yeah.
It's like, well, of course I'll text you back. But then there are people that don't text back. I'm that person. Like, look, I'm really bad at texting back. But I just, why are we shortening words?
Do you know what? There's a new word. Well, I wouldn't say it's a new word. It's been around for years. But instead of saying fair enough, they go fair. Like, oh,
Yeah.
They go,
Fairs.
I thought Man United played well this week. Fair. What? Fair. What fair?
What's fair? I agree or I disagree. Let's spark more of a conversation.
Yeah.
Why are you ending the conversation by just going fair? Because you've got nowhere to go.
You haven't. You shut it down. Fair. Yeah.
Do you know what my niece does? My niece, when she FaceTimes me, and I think this might be a thing with children. Again, I have no children. I'd love to have children one day. Who knows? But like my niece, when I FaceTime, the conversation goes, "Where are you?" And I go, oh, "I'm in the car, or I'm at a show, or I'm about to do a show." Why? Because it's my job, Moena. I've got to go on stage. Why?
That's just kids, though.
That's
just kids. They always say
why?
that.
Because
why? Yeah.
Because all these nice things that I treat you to. Why? Anyway, I've got to go now because I need to go on stage. Why? It generally, and do you know what I've started saying? And people can disapprove if they want. Literally, when I will smash your face in, and then she laughs, and then I go, right, I'm going. Why? And then I hang up on her. I hang up on my 4-year-old niece.
But kids are kids, aren't they? That's what they always do.
Yeah. We also got a tut from. We were supposed to do this last week because we were talking about theatre, and I forgot to put it in the notes. So first of all, apologies to Sammy. She sent a tut in last week, last episode. People that go to the theatre and sing along. Absolutely can't stand this. You're paid to see the professionals to sing, not some random person sat in the audience that think they can sing.
I can see that. I can understand that.
Right. Does that apply to everything?
It depends. If it's a sing-along show, then obviously you can sing away. I think if you were to go and see a piece of, like, a professional piece of theatre, a musical, sometimes they might do a little medley at the end, don't they? Like, everybody get up on your seats. That is the time you can sing, but not during the show. I'm with them on that one.
Oh, right. But okay, so so let's say you go and watch Paddington, the musical. I've seen Paddington the musical. It was fantastic. The soundtrack came out before I watched it, so I kind of knew some of the songs anyway. So if I'm singing along to marmalade, right?
You need to get out.
It's not. I am getting out more. I went and seen Paddington in London. It was amazing. But I can appreciate that would be really annoying, especially theatre tickets now are so expensive.
It's mad, isn't it? I know you got to go to your local theatre. You got to, but you can't be charging 200 quid or something for a ticket. I mean, come on, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
I paid about that per ticket to go watch Paddington.
And did you sing along?
No, I didn't. And actually, no one did. Apart from there was a screaming kid in the. That's another tour. If a show, if you know within yourself that your child will not sit there for 2.5 hours, sit, be patient, watch the show, enjoy the show. If there's an ounce of you that believes that your child will kick off, like get up and go for a wee, start crying or falling asleep, don't take your kid to the theatre.
Yeah, but
wait till they're a bit older.
But you're going to see Paddington, and that's
all right. Okay. No, but I don't. It could be Paddington. It could be Six. It could be not that you would take a kid to watch Book of Mormon.
No,
but if you're, no, I would never take a kid to watch Book of Mormon. But if there's a slight chance that your kid's going to kick off, don't take your kid to the theatre.
Yeah, but
because everybody around you has paid hundreds of pounds, and what happens is your kid starts kicking off. Well,
also, yeah, but if they do start kicking off, you can just take them away.
No, you can't, because if you're sat in the middle of the stalls, in the middle of the in the middle of it, you've got to get up to take your kid out. That's disturbing everybody else. I might be coming across as proper snobby right now.
But you don't.
Some people might agree. Some people might disagree.
You don't know what the day they've had. They might have had a nightmare of a day, and the last thing they want.
Well, then don't take your kid. Rearrange the ticket again. But like, there's so much. Like, people save up hundreds of pounds to go to the theatre. If it's a smaller show or stuff like that, I get it. But if you're going to watch a spectacle of a Les Miserables, and all that, then don't take your kid.
Granted, but my 5-year-old won't want to see Les Mis, but they
right. But
what I'm saying,
right, okay, but I think your son, knowing your son, I think your son would sit there for the entire duration, embrace it, and enjoy it. Yeah.
Well, you'd never. Well, yeah, but he could be having a funny 5 minutes.
No, he wouldn't. But it's just certain people. Don't take your kid to the theatre if you know they're going to kick off.
That's the strap line. Love theatre.
Is that what you're gonna call the episode now?
You've got it.
This week's episode. Don't take your kid to the theatre if you know they're gonna kick off.
I think that is a great episode title.
Anyway,
have we got any more?
No, that's it.
No,
that's
okay.
it for the Tuts this week. We'll save whatever we got left for our next episode.
If you like say if you have got any Tuts, if you've got anything that really gets on your nerves, or your local Facebook page, what the name of that is, then let us know. Go onto our socials at the Post Pavilion Podcast on Facebook and Insta.
Nice. But before we end the episode, I think we should introduce a new feature into our episode.
Have we got time?
Every week we've got time. It's a really quick one. We're going to have a star listener. I spoke about this ages ago, and I think we should do it. So this week's star listener of the Post Pavilion Podcast is Paul Flinders.
Oh.
Because he told me the other day that we need to get more episodes out there, because he's now listened to every single episode of the Post Pavilion Podcast from 2022 when we first started.
He's listened from the start. What a guy.
He's gone right back to the start, and he said to me the other day, you and Chris, mate, need to worry up because I'm up to date now.
I mean, to be fair, I probably would have deleted some of those early stuff because they were ropey.
Yep, ropey as. So this week's star listener of the Post Pavilion Podcast is Paul Flinders.
Okay, congratulations. Well done.
Clap, Flinders. There you go. Well done. Well done, Paul.
Oh, there you go.
Anyway, I've got to go.
I've
got to get back on the road.
We'll be back on the next episode where I'll be on tour with you. So we'll have lots to talk about, no doubt. So we'll see you in a few weeks.
And we'll find out if Chris will get grouchy.
See you next time.
Bye.